Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:06 a.m. I am late. It is Tuesday. It is the 30th of May, 2017. Son of a gun. How about that? I went to bed approximately half past midnight last night. Took about half hour to fall asleep, approximately, I'd say, and then woke up right around 4-ish from pain. So I got a little sleep, the sleep of the exhausted. You know, I haven't slept well for days and days, so when you're exhausted, you will sleep. You won't get restful sleep, but you will sleep. I worked for 15 years in healthcare, and I watched a lot of people who were in severe pain asking for pain pills, and then the nurse would just take a long time to go down there and give it to them, middle of the night. I worked nights. And when they got there, they would frequently be asleep again. Wouldn't wake them up and then just come back and say, well, I guess they didn't need their pain pills that much after all, did they? Well, no, they did. You will sleep, the sleep of the exhausted, even in extreme pain, because you're exhausted from pain. You can sleep when you're in pain. You will. It happens. And you need your pain meds so that you can get restful sleep. I am just salivating around my dentures here like mad. They're all loose and floppy horribly. It's going to be 2 months before I can get in there, and they're just going to get worse because my gum lines keep receding, and so they get loose and they flop around. And when they're loose and flop around, it's like having a mouthful of pebbles. And when you have a mouthful of pebbles, you salivate. So I'm salivating around these damn things, and so yay. And yeah, I slept. I had a pretty good day yesterday, comparatively. I mean, it wasn't a good day in the morning. And when my friends, my housemates, they actually did go out and they were able to get some cannabis and some cannabis oil. So that night, I was doing a lot better than I had been doing in several days. I'm not at the state I was at yesterday, because my blood serum level was brought up, and it's coming down. It's way down, but I've used a little bit of the actual bud that I still have, and I've got a little bit of that, tiny bit of that. I'll show you what I have left. There's just this little bit left. I got that yesterday. Well, this is what's left of what I got yesterday. And we were able to take some dabs, which is you take concentrated THC oil and you heat up what's known as a nail, whether it's quartz or glass or titanium. You put the concentrated oil on it, it heats up, and then you just inhale the vapor. And we had some, it wasn't wonderful, but even like a 50% THC is like 3 times stronger than even the strongest bud and very concentrated form. So boom, it gets into you quickly, and I felt a whole lot better yesterday after that. Unfortunately, by the time I went to bed, it was pretty much all out, and so like I said, I slept the sleep of the exhausted. I've had a little bit of that bud this morning, so I'm not doing well, but I'm doing better than I was yesterday. Thank goodness for that. Today is Tuesday. We just have to go Wednesday and Thursday. I get paid Friday, and on Friday we're going to go to a store, one of the cannabis stores, and we're going to pick up some cannabis because, boy, I need it badly. My body just does not work without it, and that's not good. And yet, of course, we keep hiring people into the government. And someone I read there, of course, said, don't call them your leaders in government. They're not your leaders. We hired them. They're our representatives. They're not our leaders. If you were our leader, you would be, well, you'd act like one. And we don't have anyone like that in government right now. But also, we elected you to guide us, not to come up there and say, this is the way we're going to do it. Because, hey, we hired you, not the other way around. So they keep getting people in there that say things like, oh, cannabis is worse than heroin. Really? Funny thing, too, we actually have our own opiate system in our bodies. When we're in great amounts of pain, our bodies make or morphine, endorphins, endogenous morphines. So guess what? Your body makes morphine when it needs it. And we have an endocannabinoid system, which means your body creates tetrahydrocannabinol when it needs it. I thought this stuff was supposed to be worse than heroin, and yet our bodies make it naturally? Gosh. Yeah, it's not worse than heroin. People use cannabis to stay clean from heroin and other opiates. People use cannabis to stay sober. People use cannabis for pain. People use cannabis as medicine and have for thousands of years. It is an effective medicine. It keeps me moving. It works wonders for up here behind my eyes and between my ears. So, thumbs up on that. I'm moving a little bit. Like I say, I had a little bit of bud, so that's a good thing. I'm not going to be doing well, by the end of the day if I don't have a couple dabs, but we'll work on that and we'll see what happens. Past that, yesterday I still didn't do a whole lot. After being upstairs, and then they came back with cannabis oil, and then we dabbed and we were downstairs until she had to go to work, at which point I came back upstairs and started watching videos while he took a nap. So I came upstairs, and then by the time he was done with his nap, I was actually hurting enough not to go up and downstairs a lot, and so I just stayed in here watching videos and falling asleep in my chair uncomfortably until I decided, I'm just going to go to my bed and actually sleep, restful sleep. And then I went and didn't have restful sleep, but at least I slept. Much more restful than sleeping in this thing, though, I'll tell you that. This is a wonderful chair for sitting in. It's not so good for sleeping in. Whenever I wake up, I discovered that just my arms, having sat down on top of these solid arms here, my hands are numb. Every single time I fall asleep in this chair, I wake up and I cannot feel or use my hands. So I need to be careful. I am going to abrade another nerve, and that's not good. Yeah, so I haven't really watched anything. I didn't play anything, really. I tried yesterday, tried playing some games, but I couldn't do anything. I was well enough to hold the controller, just not well enough to do anything well with it. I was well enough to move the mouse and flip around on the keyboard, but not enough to actually do anything well. So instead I just watched videos, and there we are. That's why I've got so many liked videos that came in on my Twitter feed yesterday, because I'd just been watching video after video after video, because what else is there to do? So I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, like I say, we're going to still have some dabs so I can be able to move later on today, because this amount of bud that I have is going to be gone by noon. So, but past that, like I say, I haven't really done anything, so I've got nothing to talk about. I've been doing a lot of thinking, but with my fibro, I can't remember any of what I've been thinking about, which is always special. When I go out walking, when I go out on my walks, which I haven't really done for a couple of days now because it hurts to walk a lot, but when I'm out walking, I have resigned myself to having fascinating mental thoughts and thinking of great ideas for stories, and also understanding that within 5 minutes of thinking it, it's going to be gone. And then by the time I get back, every single thing I would have thought about is gone. And that's true. When I get back from my walk, I'm like a blank slate, no matter what I've been thinking about. And I usually think about story ideas and stuff, but when I get back, it's just like, wow, I went for a walk. What was I thinking about? Things? Things? So, yay. I need like one of those things that you can talk into and it records your voice, but the problem is, of course, I just talk into that and record my voice, and I got to remember to listen to it later. That's my big problem. If I write stuff down when my hands don't hurt enough that I can write, when I write stuff down to try and remember it, I lose the notes because I'll put them down someplace, and then I have been to the point where I have held bundles of papers, set them down carefully on the desktop in front of me, and then looked away, looked back, and been unable to find them. I didn't even move. I set them down on the tabletop. I keep hitting my pop screen, and I'm sorry. I would set it down, just look away, come back, and it's gone. Now, I know it can't be gone, but I have had situations where I've literally set stuff down, like sitting here, set it down like taking this bottle of pills and gone onto the desktop, not moved, and then had to spend the next 45 minutes tearing the tabletop apart trying to find the bloody pills, and I just set them down right there. Where did they go? I haven't gone anywhere. Where are they? And had to spend 45 minutes looking for them. Sometimes I still can't find the things, and they're just not there, and I didn't go anywhere. So what? I don't understand, but that's the way my brain works, so thumbs up on that. Didn't always be that way. Before my alcoholism really tore my brain up, I was sharp. I could remember stuff, I could think of things, and right around toward the year 2000, when my alcoholism really went into its death spiral, I damaged my brain hard. I mean, I should be dead. I really should be dead. I had more system and ammonia in my system than you're supposed to be able to live through. My system was just, I should have been dead. I mean, I blew a .556, .554 on the breathalyzer when my parents took me into rehab. I asked them to take me to dinner. We went to dinner. I remember that night. At the end of that, I said, "Can you please take me to rehab? I need help." They drove me to many places, and then finally we got to rehab. I remember that night. How can I remember it? At .2, you're legally badly drunk. At .3, most people are unconscious. At .4, most people are dead. At .5, you're supposed to be dead. And I blew a .554. My brain is not in good shape anymore. I do as best I can, but it's not in good shape. Well, at 12 and a half minutes, before I get so much into railing about life, because life is life. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything like, oh, I was treated badly by what I did, or I did it to myself. I know that. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating I screwed my brain up. You know, I have to live with it daily. Life is life. But right now, what I'm doing is opening up 24 hours worth of comments, because I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 kind commenters for having left me a comment. I'm not going to answer any comments here. In fact, I'm not even really reading them. I'm just thanking people for having left me a comment. Whether you're saying you're a wonderful person, whether you're saying I should burn in hell, or whether you're saying I am just a person, all of these things are equal in my eyes, and I thank you for having left me a comment. You get me out of my head interacting with people in the world, and that is an awesome thing. So thank you so very, very much. Now, if I mispronounce your name, and I'm sure I will, I'm quite positive that I will. If I didn't know how to pronounce my own last name, I wouldn't be able to pronounce my own last name. And my last name is easy. It's German. It's pronounced exactly the way it's spelled. So my apologies. But if you'd like a shout out, just let me know in the comments. And if I catch it, then you have a guaranteed shout out. I have not seen any. So first off, John Howe, thank you very, very much. And oh, I'm going to ruin this one. Khanhoinquak, KHANHHUYNHQUOC. But thank you very, very much. Capri Chandler, thank you. And Jordan Baxter, thank you very, very much. Nobody None, thank you very much. Kevin McKenzie, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Pasta in Texas, thank you. Ainsley Woods, thank you very, very much. Brooklyn Sanders, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Hayden DeLeonardis, thank you very, very much. I'm just another YouTube watcher. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Burden Tallieson, MYRDDIN TALIESIN. Thank you very, very much. And Savannah Wood, thank you. Patrick McAdams, thank you very, very much. And Pandora 1KYOUYA, thank you very, very much. And then there's Motionless in Black, thank you. And LexSmart66, thank you very, very much. Gurren Lagan, thank you, greatly appreciated. And then there is, looks like Juan, and then XOT space CBD, or CBB, thank you very, very much. And then Shania Deandra, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. And Wildcard 811 Time, thank you. Tobias Vector, thank you very, very much. And then there is Will, thank you, greatly appreciated. The Horror Files, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. Good to see you in comments, always. And then Jamie Hewlett, thank you very, very much. That is hopefully 25 kind commenters, greatly appreciated for having left me comments to get me out of my head, into the world, and that is a very good thing. Thank you very, very much. Now what I'm going to go do is do my daily greetings in everybody's home languages. And by everybody, I don't mean everybody. There's over 3,000 languages in the world dropping daily. But if you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, if you could let me know down below, I will, in the comments, I will gladly add your good morning in your home language to the list. So, bom dia, dia di, dia gwit, guten tag, annyeonghaseyo, bună dimineața, Ohio, labrit, labas ritas, kamusta, buongiorno, Tere Hommikust, yorigel, barilus, ni hao, kalimera, bonjour, boker tov, dzień dobry, or less formally, chest, labdien, dobre utro, mesa olheli, dobre rano, bareda, privyet, merhaba, and of course go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage, could just be water. Doesn't have to be crack cocaine. Doesn't have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. Could be any and all of these things or none. The crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Thumbs up for that. Well, I'm 17 minutes and change. Where the heck did the time go? I just turned on the camera and started talking. It's almost 20 minutes. My brain, it literally, again, it always feels like I just woke up, no matter how late I've been up. When I go to bed at night, I feel like I just woke up and I'm going to bed now. So thumbs up. But hey, might as well say this, if you can check out my links down below, just click show more. There's a whole bunch of links. You can check those all out. That would be awesome. Greatly appreciated if you could. If you could toss me a like, that would be wonderful. How does that go? All positive validations for my existence are greatly appreciated. Again, I'm so sorry I'm salivating like crazy around these bloody things. Ugh, they drive me nuts. They just don't fit right. They don't work right. It's difficult to eat. Can't taste anything. Yay. But, let's see. If you'd subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. Greatly appreciated. Yeah. I can't remember how the rest of that goes, but yeah, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be truly awesome, so thumbs up. Well, hey, I'm now at 18 minutes and almost 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna cut this one a little short. Shorter than 20 minutes, because I don't know what to say, and I'm still hurting a bit, so a bit. So you take care, have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. I'm going to try my darndest to have a game video today. I literally have nothing to do when I'm not making videos. I am bored out of my mind all day when I'm not making videos. As soon as I stop making videos for you here, I am bored, and I spend the next 16 hours trying desperately to think of something to do until it's time to go to bed, and then I can start making videos again. So, yay. Oh, still, you take care. Have a great, oh, I already did that one and it hurts so much, so I'll just leave it go with this, and you have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.